Well, hello again guys. Today we are coming to you from one of the most popular holiday resorts in Spain. We are in Benidorm.
Love it or hate it, Benidorm has to be the most popular British hotspot in all of Spain. It's year round and attracts lots of party goers and also older couples looking for a nice winter escape away from the British weather.
Coming up on today's episode, we'll be giving our recommendations on where to eat and drink, including where you can find a beer for €1, 2 must-visit markets for the shopaholics out there, a walk around Benidorm's Old Town featuring the best tapas restaurant, along with lots of useful information and what to expect from the resort. Before we dive into it, first let's rewind and recap the last 36 hours. Today I'm trying to convince John to go on an 18 to 30s holiday to Benidorm. Although we can't call it 18 to 30s anymore, technically it's vibe because you can't discriminate.
I cannot imagine anything worse than being stuck in a hotel with a load of rowdy young'uns shouting, screaming, everything. Wow, I'm gonna have to get packed.
Benidorm, Benidorm.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Just arrived at our hotel, Marina Hotel, which is right on the strip, and this is where we're going to be spending the next 4 nights in Benidorm. John's just getting the cases and then we're going to get checked in. Unfortunately, the hotel didn't allow filming of the rooms or lobby, so we can't feature our room on this vlog. But our room was modern, very clean, and for a party hotel, the soundproofing was actually pretty decent. I think this afternoon we're going to have a couple of drinks, a chill around the pool, and we're going to pick this up tomorrow.
Right guys, good morning. So it's time to start with some breakfast at a really good place. Normally we go to Yorkshire Pride 2, but we've heard it's closed down now. So we're going to go try Yorkshire Pride 1 and see how much it is there and what you get for your money.
So that was a pretty good breakfast at Yorkshire Pride, to be honest, wasn't it?
Yeah, for €5 it's not too bad. Now if you know me and Becky, we wouldn't normally eat British food abroad. That's the majority of what people come for. So if that's your thing, you need to get to Yorkshire Pride.
So a cup of tea there costs $1.50, a beer costs €2, the breakfast costs €5. Now you can actually find breakfast a lot cheaper. So I saw one yesterday for $2.95, but the quality you've got to kind of bear in mind might not be as good.
So most of your disco pubs are closed in the day, obviously, but you can always find somewhere for a cheap drink and something to eat and maybe even a sing-song on the old karaoke. Now we're going to take you around some places that we prefer. The average pint here is about €2. You can get one for €1, so we've heard.
So we're just going to head to one of our favourite bars now, and that is Cider Bar.
It is a bit hidden away, so you might not have heard of this bar, you might not have ever seen it before.
The easiest way to find it is when you're walking along the beachfront promenade, look for the Bikini Beach Bar and then head up this little path here. So once you get to the top of the path, John is just going to show us exactly where it is. So you've got Tapas Bar there.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with these bars, it's just there's like 3 bars and they're all really, really cheap and good price. Me and my family, when we come to Benidorm, we always used to go to Cider Bar. If you're looking for a quieter bar, then Cider Bar is perfect and a great sun trap to enjoy a pint in the sun. The pints start at €2 and they have plenty of offers on to cater for everyone. Although just be warned, this is a cash only bar.
Quite a few little shops around where the cider bar area is. Turn you around. Let's have a look. John, what have we got? Let's have a little...
Nothing for me on this section, unless you like to wear a dress.
I mean, that has been known. You have worn a dress
When I lost
before.
my suitcase that time, yeah. That's a long time ago, we forget that.
Lovely shirt there, $3.95.
Walking stick, €5. Stuff here is so reasonable though. You can quite happily not pack at home, come out and just buy your gear.
Buckets and spades for the kids. Let's have a look at them. So, $7.99 for one of these. Complete set.
You are not my mate, and you are not my fellow DJ. You might get that reference.
Goodbye forever.
Goodbye forever. Right, let's move on to the indoor market.
Let's go go see what we can find. If you want to come down and do some shopping, is open every day except Sunday. You can get some really cool things here, as you can see, all the travel essentials, especially if you've forgotten anything or you just want to do some extra shopping.
Right, so that's the indoor market done. There is a larger outdoor market that's on a Sunday and a Wednesday. We'll be checking that out later on in the vlog though. Right now, we're going to see that I've heard where €1 a pint is in Benidorm. So it's a place called Uncle Ron's. So that's on Calilundra, so we're just walking up there now. In fact, I can see it in the distance. So this is the same street that Yorkshire Pride 2 was on before it sadly closed down. So if you are looking for Yorkshire Pride 2, you think, oh, it's closed. Yeah, apparently it's closed permanently, just so you know as well. So let's go into Uncle Ron's and see what this €1 a pint's about. Okay, so we're at Uncle Ron's and the prices are right. €1 for a pint. It says Amstel, and then Becky's gone for a white wine for €1. Wow. You can't go wrong with those prices. So this bar's been going about 2 years apparently. First time we've been in, but at these prices, I mean, this must be the cheapest pint in Benidorm. It has to be. It has to be. Unless you know something different, let us know in the comments. If not, let's have a look. Perfectly drinkable for €1.
I'm not sure what this is going to be like for €1, but we're going to give it a go. I mean, that is a huge glass of wine for a start. Do you know what? Definitely doesn't taste like vinegar, which I'm not going to lie, for €1, not to sound horrible, that's what I was expecting. It's actually very drinkable. I thought I was going to have to top it up with lemonade. No lemonade required. €1, glass of wine. Perfect.
So there's so many bars in Benidorm that if we were to film some of the greatest ones that we go to, this vlog would go on forever. So there's a couple that I'd like to point out, which is Piccadilly Bar. It's where I normally start my night, finish my night, next to the best chicken place in Benidorm. If you haven't had it, you need to try it. We're going to be going there soon to show you that. The next one is Why Not Bar. I just love it because of how it is, especially inside. And the last one is Uncle Ped's, which Neil, the Benidorm DJ, recommended to us.
So you'll find that quite a lot of places do accept card, but there are some that still are cash only. So if you do need cash out, our best recommendation is to avoid Euronets. Absolutely no go. They charge you an absolute fortune to withdraw cash no matter where you are in Europe. Avoid at all costs and try and use a local bank, a bit like this Sabadell bank. So it charges you €1.80 to get cash out, but it is a damn sight cheaper than getting it from a Euronet. So here it is, we are approaching now the best chicken shop in the world. It is Mariano's.
So Mariano's is a staple in Benidorm. If you haven't been to Mariano's when you're in Benidorm, have you even been to Benidorm? It's the best chicken that we have genuinely ever had anywhere in the world. Most importantly, it's open 24 hours a day, so if you need your chicken fix, you can get it at 7 o'clock in the morning. They also do English breakfast as well. I have had one previously in years gone by. It was okay. They also make their own alioli, which is garlic mayonnaise, and it is to die for.
Oh, it's here. John, how long is it since we've had a Mariano's?
2 and a bit years.
Oh,
too long in my house.
I'm so excited.
I can smell it. The smell is just incredible.
It smells so good.
It's the marinade that they put it in, and then they spit roast it, and it just drips in, and then they put some of the juice on your chicken after. It's all about that. Once we used to get just a tub of the oil, and we used to get a baguette from here and just dip it in as a late night snack. Really unhealthy, but after a few days it just went down so good.
One thing that John always does for me is debones my food. bless him. My chicken and my prawns. I don't know what I'd do without him. The clientele Benidorm mainly attracts are hen and stag parties, big groups of people wanting to let their hair down and have a really good time. Now, I did hear a little rumour yesterday from some expats where they're trying to get rid of the hen and stag parties. Now, I'm not sure really how they are going to achieve that because the bars are putting out such good offers on drinks. It's so affordable to be here. There's parties nearly every day, lots of disco bars and lots of tribute acts and entertainment on. So I'm not sure how they'll do that, but if you are looking for somewhere to let your hair down, then this is absolutely the perfect place to come and do it. This is probably one of my favourite shops in Spain, Ale Hop. Have you been in Ale Hop before? What's the coolest thing that you've ever bought in Ale Hop if you have been? We've bought some pretty cool things. Had some like really cool unicorn dinosaur pens, novelty items. It's a great shop. If you haven't been in, then you really should. John?
Don't forget to stroke the cow. I
was just going to say, don't let me down. So I don't know why me and John do this, but every time we see an ale hop, we just have to stroke a cow. Not sure why. I don't even know how it started. No, how did it even start? I think we probably had one too many sherbets.
Yeah, probably. It started there.
And then it's a tradition. I won't ever let John walk past an ale hop without stroking the cow with me. Even if there's like a big group of lads watching him, he still has to come over and stroke that cow.
So Morgans Tavern, if you didn't know it, if you've never been to Benidorm, this is Neptune's bar, what's featured in Benidorm. Really acclaimed. Drinks prices are a bit higher here, but they do have some really good tribute acts on, as well as many bars do. If you look down this strip, there's so many bars, everyone has different tribute acts. If you miss your tribute act, don't worry, because it'll be on at another bar, either later that night, earlier that night, or even another day. But be sure to check Morgans out, because it is a pretty good night out.
If you decide that you fancy a day off from partying or are looking for a family day out away from the resort, there's plenty of choice when it comes to tours and excursions, all of which vary in price to cater for all budgets, and a popular choice being the guided tour to Algarve waterfalls. So you will find as well, there will be some sights in Benidorm, anything goes. So for example, this morning I was sat having breakfast next to a man in a rainbow mankini. When you're out in Benidorm, you can buy stuff out here to get dressed up. For example, tutus here, plenty of rude and offensive t-shirts, lays if you want to dress up like a Hawaiian, headbands, lots and lots of headbands. Look at these ones. Woo! So yeah, you can get all your fancy dress essentials out here. There's no need to bring them with you.
Right, good morning guys, it's another beautiful day in Benidorm. Wow, I mean it's already about 25, 26 degrees. It's about just gone 9 o'clock in the morning and we're heading down to the outside market because it's a Wednesday today. This is on a Wednesday and a Sunday. After that we're going to go to the Old Town. We're going to show you how different the two towns are. We're going to check out Tapas Alley, probably have a look at the beach and see what else we can show you really.
So if you are wondering how to get to the outside market, if you Google Hotel Helios, it's basically at the back of there. So when you get to Hotel Helios, you take a right and then just follow it straight down, a couple of minutes and it's there. So all this rail here of dresses is $5.99. I mean, look at that, $5.99. I think we're going to be here a while.
Oh, right, so we've gone to half the market. We just decided to do just half of it because it's getting busy and it's still really early, so the best advice is to come early in the morning.
I also got banned, so that's another reason why we only did half the market, because I started spending too much money.
Yeah, Becky got like 3 different dresses that were €6 each, really
exactly.
Good value.
So, I mean, you can't go wrong for that price at all, so I don't even have shopper's guilt about it. So we've decided to walk to the Old Town and we are going to get the bus back. So from where we are now, which is sort of in line with the square area, it's going to take about 15 minutes and we are walking up the beachfront promenade, which is really handy because it's all flat. So this is Levante Beach just behind me here. Do you know what? It is a beautiful beach. To say it's a party sort of resort, the beach is so clean. On a night it gets cleaned by a tractor every night to turn over the sand and just make sure that it's in pristine condition. If you want to hire a sunbed here, sunbed hire starts at €6 for a sunbed and then €6 for an umbrella. But yeah, it's a lovely beach, it's water sports. Yeah, make sure you check it out.
If you're still sticking with us so far, guys, thank you so much for that. We do know it's a lot of information that we're trying to give you, and it's hard because we're going to miss some things, but we're just trying to chalk off as much as we can. Another thing we'd like to mention, if you haven't been to Benidorm, is how disabled friendly it is. It's all flat, it's perfect for walking, and if you can't walk, you can always hire a scooter. There are a number of companies that you can choose from. So there's two main companies that seem quite big here. There's Amigo and there's Easy Hire as well. So you've got quite a few options if you do need one.
So we are now in the Old Town of Benidorm. This end of Benidorm is a lot more civilised, so you're not going to get any party goers up here. You're not going to find any disco bars, so if you're looking for somewhere that's very typically local, more authentic, then this is the end of Benidorm that you need to be staying in. So there's quite a lot of shops here, some big brands that you may well recognise. There's a lot of cafes. So from here we're going to go ahead to Tapas Alley and we're going to go get some tapas, maybe even a glass of wine. When you enter Tapas Alley, there are so many restaurants it can be hard to choose one. We visited a few restaurants previously, but now there's only one that we go back to, which we highly recommend, and that is Pinchos. You'll be spoilt for choice with the tapas plates they have on offer, and all are so delicious. Each tapas dish has a number. To order, grab a menu card and write your desired quantity in the relevant numbered box and hand it to the waiter. We ordered 5 dishes and a glass of wine each, and the total bill came to just over €17. So guys, as promised, we are going to end the vlog by showing you exactly what a night out in Benidorm has to offer.